The average athlete is more obsessive about their passions than the average person. And when I say that, I am referring to the level of dedication and, like I said, obsessiveness that the average athlete has over a normal person. I'm going to speak from my personal experience growing up. I played basketball a lot. And when I say I live, breathe, and ate basketball, that was it. I played 2K for hours. I watched the live games. If I went to YouTube, I was watching highlight videos or breakdowns about X, Y, and Z or whatever player. When I was having conversations with friends, oftentimes it would be about basketball. We all had that common interest. We all built almost like a subculture within ourselves of basketball. In our off time, we'd go to the parks or rec center. You get the point. Play basketball. When I was eating, I was thinking about it. It was all that my life kind of revolved around. This type of obsession is not common, at least in my experience, is not common amongst, I want to say, the average person that is not an athlete. The average person, although they may say they have a passion, you'll see that they have, 2 or 3 other hobbies. They may watch 2 or 3 other sports, even though they're not an athlete. They may have a Netflix show that they're watching, some YouTube videos they're watching. There's so much about their lives that does not revolve around their said passion that you start to question, at least for me, I start to question whether they have a passion or not, or does it just sound good? And I think it plays a factor into why some people, or so many people, are not as successful as they would like to be within their lives. I think for a lot of people, it can boil down to a lack thereof deliberate focus or obsession. For the athlete, a big thing is that it is a genuine passion, and the way that it's a genuine passion is because the sport that they play brings life to them. The basketball player can spend 14, 15 hours in a day, in some capacity worried about basketball, whether it be playing, watching, thinking, talking about, whatever the case may be about their sport. Wake up the next day, probably not get enough sleep because they played 2K all night, and still be energized for basketball practice, still have that will. And that's because it is a genuine passion. It is something that brings life into them. And I think this is an important concept of what brings life to them. There's a lot of people that say they have passions. They'll spend a few hours working on it in a day. Hell, they may spend just 4 hours working and they feel, I almost want to say, accomplished, like they're done for the day or for the next few days. It's inconsistent. And a part of that may be, a part of the reason why they spend such little time compared to the athlete is because their passion may not be a genuine passion, for it is not bringing a good amount of life to them. It's not breathing a lot, if that makes any sense, All right, not trying to keep this video going too long. There's only so many ways I can say, the athletes are obsessed with things and normal people usually aren't. But I guess the big takeaway that I would hope other people, as well as myself, make these videos for myself, really, is to be honest with yourself, as honest as possible. So when people say find their passions, a lot of people cling on to something they kind of like, but it's not something that they love. This type of honesty may have to cause you to revert back to a childish version of yourself. Find what you really love, what you can spend all day doing, what you can spend years doing and an ungodly amount of time doing, and hold that close to you. Do whatever you can to make sure that your life can revolve around that real passion